Good leaders don't seek followers. People follow good leaders. Mentoring shouldn't be a chore, it should be a requirement. But the benefits of mentoring are phenomenal. You get to hear and develop new ideas, keeping you current. It gives you the opportunity to reflect and realign your own goals and priorities. Helps strengthen your network. Gives you the opportunity to build your own leadership styles. And studies even indicate that it helps to reduce stress and boost self-esteem. Mother Teresa, one of my all-time favorite leaders, said, "Don't wait for leaders. Do it alone, person by person." In 1950, she started a small community with only 12 students, serving the poor of Calcutta. By 1990, she had 450 homes in over 90 countries, 4,500 sisters serving the poor, the elderly, the disabled, persons dying with AIDS, the list carries on. She left a legacy. Why? Because she cared for people first. So what makes someone a legacy? It is the willingness to develop and empower others. In a world where it is so easy to get caught up in selfies, to be selfish, to be self-absorbed, as we strive so hard towards our own individual journeys, let us make it a priority to be a mentor in our homes and in our communities. The greatest leader, the greatest legacy ever left, even if you don't believe in his teachings, Jesus. His legacy lived over 2,000 years. He mentored his apostles. He believed in the building up of people, not the building up of buildings. He even told them, "I must go. And when I go, greater works than these you will do." As a result, his ministry, his good news is no longer confined by the boundaries of Palestine, but it is a worldwide legacy. Dr. Miles Monroe put it in the most profound way. He said, "When you die, are you going to take that knowledge down into the grave with you? Or are you going to leave it to share?" I believe knowledge is one of the greatest gifts that you can give. In fact, it is one of the only gifts that when you give it, you cannot take it back. He also said that leadership is not a sprint, it is a relay. And what we know about a relay is that you must pass the baton to the next runner. You can't not pass the baton. You must pass the baton and pass it well. And at the end of the finish line, there isn't a single winner, there's a team of winners. Legacy. Some of the greatest leaders, Martin Luther King Jr., today Oprah Winfrey, Angelina Jolie, Richard Branson, they believe in serving others, in developing others, in empowering others. When I was in high school, I had a teacher, Sister Grace Yap. She was a tiny little thing. And a couple afternoons during the week, she would take me on the road with her. We'd either go to Margot's Children's Home or we'd go into Riverton City. And Riverton City was one of the poorest communities in Jamaica. The average lifespan, 25 years old, as a result of crime and violence. And Sister Grace would champion these foreigners coming into Jamaica to build these homes, 12 by 20 units, sometimes housed multiple families. She never exhibited an ounce of fear. And on one occasion, as we drove into Riverton City, she told me that the community decided to make these necklaces to raise money. They were black, green, and gold, representing the colors of our country, our culture. And on the end, they had a crucifix of the same colors representing the faith of our nation. And I asked Sister Grace, "So why it is you don't teach a woman how to sew?" And she said, "No, you don't tell people what to do. You ask them what it is they want to do, and they will tell you." Leadership, empowering others. She's still one of the greatest leaders I know till today. And her words have impacted my heart, and they've carried me through life. Leadership. Sheryl Sandberg, CEO of Facebook, said, "Leadership is the ability to make others better as a result of your presence and ensure that impact lasts in your absence." Leadership, the ability to make others better as a result of your presence and ensure that impact lasts in your absence. So if you leave with nothing today, leave with a burning desire to be a mentor.